Welcome, this is Gary Skoog and Matt Frank from Schaumburg. I'm from the village of Hoffman Estates. We're both in economic development. And we would like to welcome you today to the Manufacturing Career Day at Amada America.
Our purpose today is to promote manufacturing as an attractive career choice and dispel some myths about this field that exists today. We hope to encourage you to explore the many rewarding opportunities involving high technology that are available in the manufacturing environment.
We're excited to be here at Amada in Schaumburg to host District 211, 214 students to come through, get a tour of the facility, listen to guest speakers about the importance of high-tech manufacturing and the many career opportunities out there. The students will actually have a chance to design product and see it produced on Amada machines. They get to work with engineers, laborers, and afterwards they get to visit some of the local manufacturers in the area and some of the colleges as well to discuss some of those different career paths. So we're excited about the partnership between the Village of Hoffman Estates, Schaumburg, and our local manufacturers to create the buzz in this area.
Amada America is part of Amada Company Limited. We're one of the world's largest machine tool manufacturers. We make a full line of sheet metal fabricating equipment ranging from laser cutting machines to turret punch presses, laser turret combinations, and press brake bending machines. Many different roads to travel to get to this. The important thing that we wanted to do today was open the eyes of some kids to know that manufacturing is a very attractive career choice.
It sounded kind of interesting since I've always had kind of an interest in engineering, and I just want to see how things have changed since my father was in this like 25 years ago.
First of all, we need to tell kids that manufacturing is cool. There needs to be a cool factor that maybe perhaps has been lost. The movies have done a bad job of always displaying people who work in manufacturing as it's dirty, it's dingy, it's the lower educated people, but that's not true at all. Manufacturing is sophisticated, it's high technology, people are making substantial investments in machine tools, so we need young people who are bright, motivated, educated, and have desire to further themselves, and manufacturing is a career they can pick to make that happen. Important parts for kids to understand is that education, we need people who have physics, understanding of physics, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Those are all the practical skills and knowledge base that they need that they can bring with them to the manufacturing environment.
You know, backgrounds in math and sciences are always good, but it's not necessary to have a four-year degree if that's not what the individual has planned for himself. Those are obviously good tools to have in any manufacturing trade, but those are available in a lot of different situations in the community college route, as well as the four-year university route, as well as getting on-the-job training with manufacturers themselves.
We want better collaboration between employers and schools, right from K through 12 and community colleges, to ensure that the region provides and trains skilled workers to take up the new jobs that are emerging.
In 211, what we're all about is trying to give students as many opportunities as possible to get out and explore the world of work, of opportunity to see, give them a flavor of some of the opportunities that might be available, something that might jog their interests to keep them headed in the right direction, or maybe finding, what direction they may want to go.
I'm a senior at Barrington, and I was looking into engineering, and so I was checking out this area to see if manufacturing related to some of my interests, because I tend to prefer chemistry and physics, so manufacturing I know involves a lot of those supplies.
The main things that we hear from our customers is that they're having a constant battle of finding qualified individuals to fill their manufacturing positions. We thought this would be a good opportunity for us to help them out, as well as try to get the kids interested in manufacturing, since manufacturing obviously is such an important part of our economy. As our customers tell us that they have needs that are going unfulfilled, we wanted to take a step to try to help them spread the word about how important and how enriching manufacturing can be.
The 2010 Manpower Talent Shortage Survey showed us that there's great opportunity in manufacturing. There's over 227,000 jobs in manufacturing that went unfilled because we cannot find the skilled labor needed to fill those positions.
I'd say this is a really good thing that they have going with us coming and visiting and seeing this, because I've just found out I'm actually really interested in manufacturing, and I never really thought I would be too involved with that because I think factories, but just seeing this firsthand has really changed my mind on a lot of things.
Well, it really has changed a lot. I think it's pretty impressive. It's a lot cleaner than I would have expected, since my dad did this for his third job, and he never really gave me a good impression of that, so I was kind of iffy about coming, but it looks like a very nice place.
I thought it was really interesting to find out how a lot of machinery is made and the process, so that there's a lot of specialists for each area, whereas I had always assumed it was each person was more rounded in covering start to finish, but really the product has several people it goes through. And I thought it was really interesting how the machinery helps to make the machinery, which helps to go through with projects in engineering.
I thought it was a lot more done by just machines, and there wasn't really anyone involved with it, and if there were, it wasn't much of a job, but it seems like there are a lot of careers being made here and people are still involved, and the programs have impressed me a lot.
Customers that we deal with, manufacturing customers that we're hearing, there's a shortage of technical people coming out of the high schools now, going into engineering degrees and technical degrees to be able to support their business. So I think what we're looking at is that the more of these people we can get interested in pursuing that technical field, it's going to be better support for the manufacturing base in this country to help them be able to grow and survive in this country. A lot of things that we hear basically in the press and from a lot of industrial leaders is that in order to keep wealth in this country, we need to produce something. So manufacturing is going to be key to that, and that if we basically ship all of our manufacturing overseas to other countries, we're not going to be creating that wealth that so desperately needed to keep our gross national product and to basically keep our country going.
There's technologically advanced factories that cannot find qualified help. Locally, there's a company called Leister Manufacturing. Their example was they went 4 months without filling a maintenance worker for their laser cutting equipment. As what you're going to see out on the floor here at Amada, you'll find out why they looked and looked until they found the right person. It's incredibly sophisticated pieces of technology. You're just not going to take somebody off the street and say, go ahead and run this for us. Manufacturers make heavy investments of up to $500,000 to $750,000 in machine tools. They need to have qualified people running those.
With the shortage of people in this industry, I think they're going to be more likely to get a job, number one, and more likely to get a very good paying job. So manufacturing jobs typically pay very well, and with the shortage of that we're seeing with the resources out there, I think they're going to, when they graduate, they're going to have a much better opportunity to get a very good job, good paying job, versus if they go into another field where it might be a little bit more difficult to get a job.
To go back to their schools and use some of their time, use some of the tools that we have to explore the field a little bit more, to find out what types of jobs might use similar type things that they've seen here, and also look at what type of training they might need, what type of additional education they might need to pursue, what are some things that they're doing now or that they're able to do now, some of the courses that they're able to take that might have something related to the field that they're seeing, or some of the things that they're seeing.
Basically, there's different levels of really manufacturing needs technical degrees. They also need engineering degrees. So I think there's really capability within the manufacturers at all those different levels. So you have people out on the floor that maybe have technical degrees that they need to be able to support. A lot of the equipment that comes in is more sophisticated than what they used to be. So they do need some more skills there to be able to do that. And then they need people up in the engineering offices and things like that to be able to support their product development and process development for new products that are coming out.
We're winding down here at our Manufacturing Career Day at Amada. We appreciate all their assistance with the open house and District 211, 214 being able to provide these teachers and students to come out and kind of get exposure to our local manufacturers in the area. As part of the Golden Manufacturing Corridor Group, we have a lot of partners and businesses who come to the community to identify workforce needs and opportunities. So we thank them for coming and educating our students about opportunities in the manufacturing field. And we look forward to doing more of this work in the future.